I wanted to share something very interesting with you. The other day, I was walking down the street and I saw a man in his 40s wearing a t-shirt on which it was written, "I live for Fridays." That really made me think about the work-life balance, which is also the topic of my PhD thesis. You see, friends, COVID-19 had taken a lot from us. It took away precious lives, but it has taught us two very important things. Number one, that life is finite and that in sickness, we are all treated equally by nature. In work, and that is during this COVID-19, we find that people started realizing that work-life balance, as we were living life, giving a certain amount of time to work and certain amount of time to non-work areas of life, for example, our relationships, our hobbies, our friendships, and other things, other responsibility, personal responsibility. That is not the way to live. There should be some seamless blending of work and life. This idea came into being as work-life integration. So right now, we do not talk about work-life balance as if there's a beam balance where you actually balance the time between work and life, but it is integration which happens with two most important factors. These two factors being, one is the choice. Today's employees are deciding where to work and how many hours to give it. And they also prefer to work in a culture which gives them flexibility. Flexibility actually means both in relation to time as well as place of work. Many times we find that there is a conflict when you have to take a sick parent to the hospital, and at the same time you cannot go because you do not have any more leaves, or you think I'll have to take a leave to take my parent to the hospital. So instead, organizations are thinking of flexibility. For example, they would give you a certain amount of work and there would be a deadline, because that would actually show your efficiency. But at the same time, you can take your family member to a hospital, or you can do anything in the morning and you have to finish their work at night. But here is a problem. In this model of work-life integration, the most important thing is self-discipline. Self-discipline, which actually would motivate us to do work at our own schedule and not a schedule which is set by any organization. And secondly, we do not have to follow a strict time management schedule, but instead we have to think of priority management. What is important for me right now? How do I do that and also keep the other responsibilities in place? India is a heavily populated country. I mean, it's got the highest population in the world. We are now 1.4 billion people. Getting a job is not easy in most parts of India. So a lot of people are overworked. Not only that, they are traveling a long distance. So apart from the time they're giving to work, there is also the traveling time which needs to be taken into consideration. There are multiple roles in a particular job. And because sometimes the private companies are paying so low, they are also, they are doing extra work or extra job, which is going beyond the 8 hours of work. We can only work 48 hours a week and stay healthy, because after that we need some time for self-care also. We have a lot of work-related issues in health. We've seen how younger people are dying of heart attack. We are seeing how people have no time for exercise. We are also seeing people suffering from mental health issues. They are having substance dependence. So where is the time for reflection? Where is the time for taking care of ourselves? So it is like a rat race. There has to be a way to earn money or earn fame or pursue your dreams without killing yourself. This is just the first step, a new model, and I hope, since joy and happiness should be the greatest goals in life, our work and non-work areas should also revolve around it. Think about it.